What is up, guys? Welcome back to Minecraft. As you can see, we've done some building. I've worked a little bit on camera, actually. All of this was done on stream on this channel, so if you want, you can watch the VOD that's up on the video. But today, we're going to build a villager trading pit. And if you don't know what a villager trading pit is, essentially, it's just a pit that you make right here that you're going to use to breed the villagers, have beds lined up inside here, and have your villagers covered up with glass. And doing this will make them safe and in one spot so mobs can't get them, and so they can hide in here alone. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick up some beds, villager beds, which is actually a very important step to this process because the villagers will want to sleep in their own beds. So if you just place new beds in there, it's going to be a lot harder to get the villagers to go in there. And then the best way that you can do it is put stairs going in and then cover it up. And I'm picking all the houses that don't have beds. We'll just pick up this bed and go to sleep in this bed. There you go. But we will see you in the morning. And if you can see, while I'm picking up these beds, the villagers are trying to find beds to sleep in, so they're skipping through all the beds that are left in the village. And then, place all your beds in the hole, and wait until it's time for sleepy. The villagers are going to want to go to bed. Before it turns night, so you don't even have to do this process at night, it just works best to do it whenever you can. And you should see villager sparkles when they conform to your bed if you still have villagers in your village. I know I have a few villagers, but they might actually be dead. I don't know where they're all hiding. Looks like this villager gave me a compass. That's pretty nice. Looks like I don't have any other villagers. That is not great, guys. Some pigs on the hill. I should have a villager in my house. This might be my only villager in this whole village. No. So now what we're going to get him to do, if he doesn't switch jobs, is we want him to go to this hole. So we're going to give him a job. And hopefully he just comes and lives in this hole. And then we can switch it once we get him into the hole. I think zombies did kill all my villagers, though, which really sucks. This isn't your house. Leave. You might literally have to push your villager to where you want him to go. Which he doesn't seem to want to listen. So we're gonna, like, make a trail for the villagers to follow. It is normally easier to do this with boats, but I'm too lazy, so. And we're just gonna lead him into the hole. He should just pick up this job. Or not. I guess he wants to sleep in my bed. What are you doing to the cat? Yeah, that's why. He was anchored to this house. What are you doing? This villager wants to leave. Why are you way over here now? You know what? This could work. No! Ah! Go this way. You're okay. You didn't just say no. Get in the hole. So here's our villager hole, guys. I guess it's way over here now. So we're just gonna dig out this hole with the villager in it. And then make sure that you put glass over it, otherwise the zombies will get in. And make sure you have a light source. Okay, guys. So right here, we are actually going to breed this wandering trader with a villager. Because I'm all out of options. So here is how you unlock a wandering trader. Well, not unlock it. But here is how you capture villagers if you can't just put them in a hole. It's a really slow trick, but it does work. Oh, here's the trick. You just put them in a boat and then fly with them. All the way to where you want to go. And apparently wandering travelers do breed with villagers. And I guess you cannot go off a path with a boat. That's kind of a pain, but we'll get around it. It's just a slow process to get the wandering traveler into the hole. Boom. Wandering traveler. The wandering traveler is now in the hole. The wandering traveler is now in the hole, guys. So what we are going to do is breed them. And if you don't know how to breed, I'm about to show you. You need to get out. No. Out. They are safe in the hole. Nothing can spawn in there. So now we just grab some wheat. If you are at a village, all you need is a hay bale. And then just make some bread. And the bread will cause the villagers to breed if there is one condition for villager breeding. You need multiple beds for the kids that the villagers will have. So they will only breed if you have enough beds in there for them. So now with your crafting table, you uncraft the wheat. And then with the wheat, you make your bread. They're going to pop down into the villager hole again. Don't let them out, because he wants out. Well, guys, it turns out that wandering traders actually cannot breed with villagers. This is myth busted on this one, so I am going to go... Yeah, you see, he disappeared. My wandering traveler's gone. But what we're going to do is we are going to go find a village for ourselves. We're going to go exploring. And then I'll come back once I make this adventure for the villager. See you guys soon. Well, guys, turns out this would be a little easier than I thought. Just right out of render distance was another village. And this is probably the best spot I could have actually found a village, because if you can see, this is pretty much straight downhill. And then I could get my boat all the way out to here. It is still going to be quite a trek. Not a heck. It's going to be quite a trek to get over here. But we're going to figure it out, guys. I'll see you at the village. I know, but look at this beautiful magenta flower field. That's sick. Oh, that's not even magenta. Whoa. What is that? Allium or something? I'll pick up a few of these. But here you go, guys. Here's the village. Oh, whoa. Roses, too. Oh, okay, we have a few villagers. We have some farmers. It's a farmer village, guys. And this golem is about to watch one of his villagers get kidnapped. We'll just kidnap you, because you're like the useless one. Get in the boat. So what you're gonna do, guys, is you are literally just gonna go all the way back to your village. That's how simple it is. I'm gonna pick up some crops while I'm here, though. So this is how I got some potatoes, right here. Now we can have some baked potatoes. We're gonna take the books that are in this library book house. Actually, we're gonna steal their crops before they put them in the lectern or in the composter. Come here. Oh, this isn't a book house? Just a chest, though. And it had a book! Look at my knowledge of the game. Not what I was going for, but a book is a book, guys. We will take this bed, too. And this bed. And more potatoes, because you can never have enough potatoes. We have destroyed this village. We've taken their best friend, and we make, and we're gonna kidnap him, Golem. I promise we won't. It's just figure speech, okay? He's not actually gonna get kidnapped and shoved in a hole. I promise. We wouldn't actually do that. We're sane people over in our side of the village. We treat our villagers with the utmost respect. We are just gonna spam this sleep until the villagers sleep, because I do not want them to steal this bed. Come here. And I don't want any mobs to kill our last villager. But this is normally what you're gonna have to do, guys, if you don't find, if you don't go by village. If you don't find and or build a village, is you're gonna have to do this really slow trek with a villager in a boat, or you can use mine carts, which is arguably worse because of all the materials you need to do that and how much time it'll take to build the mine cart and build it, and I guess like take it away as well. So I would just recommend doing this. But I will come back with my villagers at the village. One quick sidebar that you might not know, the way you get on land is exactly like this. You just use one water bucket, and you can even use it to propel yourself, like that, like so. It's a good way to go through flat areas, but sometimes you will lose your water bucket, so you kind of have to be good at it. Or just have done it before, makes it a little easier. Once you hit water, you're instantly going to want to pick up your water bucket, or you lose it like so. But that's why I grabbed the water bucket, and just this one water bucket makes this so much easier. Because without a water bucket, this is kind of unbearable, honestly. It's not a fun experience. But with a water bucket, it's kind of fun. It's a quick little way to blast through. But now I will see you guys at the village. But here you go, guys. We are back at our base. It was a little bit of a trek. I just used the water bucket method. But here you go. This is how you make a villager pit. Just get them in the hole. And then there you go. Now I have these two villagers. Now they're gonna breed. Now I'm gonna have a little baby villager. We'll give them some private time with their new family. There you go, look at that. Now we have 3 villagers, and we only had 1. It's kind of a cool little thing that you can do, just breeding villagers, and all this is essentially just to make a villager breeding like a ring. We're just gonna like enslave these villagers and they're never gonna see the light of day again. Most of them are gonna become most of these villagers are gonna become librarians. Some are gonna become, I mean, everything. We're gonna make a full-out vending machine, which is actually what Dan TDM did, if you didn't know, but not necessarily a vending machine, but some kind of office, something kind of cool, maybe like a dungeon with all the villagers and all their trades. One of the best ways that you can actually regulate the villager making process is by having some farmers, which might seem a little bit weird, but if you didn't know, farmers will actually distribute their bread to all the other villagers. So you don't actually have to give it to all of them, you only have to give it to your farmer, which is a cool little thing that you can do and most people don't know about. And that right there is the completed product, guys. You can just place the composter right there, and boom! And they should just keep making babies as it goes along. Oh, they just nodded to each other. They know. Oh, are you guys talking? What are you guys doing? You better not be. Yeah, there you go. They're going to keep making babies and just fill that up. They will make as many babies as many. They'll make. That's a hard sentence. They'll make as many babies as many beds you have in the villager pit. So if you have 12 beds, they'll have 12 villagers, but they'll stop right at 12. Even if they have enough food to continue to make babies, they will stop right at 12 because that's how many beds you have in there. So that's a good thing to think about while you're making the villager pit. But we're gonna just add these extra beds and yeah, show you the house a little bit on stream. We did all this. We raised the sugar cane. We made this cool little house and yeah, we mined a little bit. We got these diamond tools, got some iron as well. And one last part of the villager pit that I haven't done yet. See, look at this. Already way more villagers in here. And it's just that simple. The more beds, the more villagers. The more villagers you have, the more they make. So there you go. Now we're gonna tunnel out of here. Let them keep making more. And we're actually going to make a staircase down so the villagers, so we can get in and out without having to break blocks every time. But this is going to require some iron. You can do all this without iron except this step. You're going to want an iron door and 2 buttons of any kind. And through this iron door, you're going to get in and out. And you can actually have 2 layers of iron just in case, or like just like a separate way to get out. Because you never know what your sneaky villagers are going to do. I mean, that's why you have a whole bunch of them, just in case one gets away. But, just to prevent it, you've the 3 doors, you might as well use them. And any button works. I believe different buttons have different times that they press. Like a stone will shut slower or faster than a wood button, but I'm not 100% sure if that's an actual fact. It just seems like it. So we're going to place 1 door before the outlet right here. Not where I wanted it. Am I going to have to break it? I might have to break it. And this is where the problem starts. No, there you go. Boom. First door. So now the villagers have a door that they cannot get into, but you can. So you can get in and out as fast as you want to, no problem. Then you just place down your button, which will have to go right there. I thought it wouldn't be able to, but the door swings open right here. I didn't think about that. We're gonna get these villagers killed day one, guys. Pro gamer. Then we can pop out and go to sleep. This is simple, look at this. We started with just this guy, and now we have all these villagers. Realistically, I would recommend you do this as quick as possible, because as you saw, all my villagers died because I was an idiot. I just pushed him out. No. You're gonna go back. Go back. See, that's where the problems start, is you see I have all the beds pushed up against this door. Sometimes you can use some kind of parkour or other system to get through here, but really, this is not the smartest way I could have done this. But it's the way I did it, so we gotta deal with it. I think we could even dig a hole here, which seems kind of weird, but with this hole on these stupid villagers. With this hole right here, it gives you a second to only hit this button if there's no villagers up here. And you see how kind of effective that is. And now we can place that back there. But there you go. That's the little quick idea of the villager trading pit. While I'm doing this outro, we'll just fill this dirt up. I hope you guys like the video. Hope you like the tutorial. It's not exactly quick, but it's a cool little concept. It's kind of not necessarily a tutorial, but it's also part of this series. So if you liked it, stick around. Watch the first episode if you haven't. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you'll come again soon. I hope you'll catch one of the streams where we're going to do more to this world called Fisherman's Adventure. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.